Have you ever stopped to wonder what really happens when a loyal man gets hurt? It's not just a fleeting moment of pain or a sting that fades with time. It's a profound shift, a crack in the foundation of his world that changes how he sees love, trust, and relationships forever. Welcome to WisdomWavesAura, where we dive deep into the human heart and mind. Today, we're unraveling the emotional journey of a loyal man whose trust has been shattered. This isn't just a story about heartbreak, it's about the ripple effects of betrayal, the quiet strength of dignity, and the lessons we all need to learn about loyalty. Stay with us, because this is a perspective you won't want to miss. When a loyal man gets hurt, it's not like an ordinary wound. It's not just a bruise on his heart. It's a betrayal of his core values. Loyalty, for him, isn't a casual trait. It's not something he throws around lightly or uses to win favor. It's sacred, a deeply held principle that defines who he is. When he gives his loyalty, he's offering more than just commitment. He's giving his time, his energy, his unwavering trust. For a loyal man, trust is the bedrock of every relationship, whether it's with a partner, a friend, or family. It's the glue that holds his world together. So, when that trust is broken, it's not just his feelings that take a hit, it's the very essence of what he believes in. He believed in the relationship, he believed in you, and now, that belief lies in pieces. You might notice him pull back, go quiet, or seem distant, and you might wonder if he's angry or plotting some kind of revenge. But that's not how a loyal man operates. His withdrawal isn't about anger, it's about disappointment and apathy. Let's be clear, disappointment is far more devastating than anger. Anger is loud, hot, and burns out quickly. Disappointment, though, lingers like a heavy fog. It's the slow, painful realization that the person he thought valued his loyalty didn't hold it in the same regard. It's the gut punch of understanding that all the effort, all the trust, wasn't mutual. He might not lash out or make a scene, because that's not his way. Instead, he retreats, not to punish, but to protect himself while he processes the betrayal. This is where so many misunderstand loyal men. They're not cold or calculating. They're not scheming to get even. They're simply trying to make sense of a world that no longer aligns with what they believe to be true. Loyal men are rare, and they don't give up easily, especially on the people they care about. Even after being hurt, he might still hold on to a sliver of hope, trying to understand what went wrong. He'll replay moments in his mind, wondering if he missed a sign, if there was something he could have done differently to prevent the damage. He might even question himself, doubting his own judgment. But here's the truth. A loyal man's patience, while deep, has its limits. When he finally realizes the betrayal was intentional or that there's no effort from the other side to repair the damage, he reaches a turning point. And when a loyal man decides to walk away, it's not like the dramatic exits you see in movies. There's no shouting, no emotional outburst, no grand gesture. Instead, he leaves with quiet dignity. It's a calm, resolute acceptance that he deserves better. He knows his worth. He knows he gave his all, his heart, his trust, his loyalty, and he has nothing to be ashamed of. He walks away with his head held high, not because he's proud or stubborn, but because he stayed true to himself, even when it hurt. He honored his principles, even in the face of betrayal. But even if he forgives, things will never be the same. That's one of the hardest truths about loyalty. The depth of the hurt leaves a mark, a scar that doesn't just fade with time. His guard will be up, and he'll be more cautious. You might notice a change in how he interacts, not just with you, but with everyone. He won't open up as is, won't let himself be vulnerable so freely. This isn't about becoming bitter or closed off. It's about learning from pain. Pain, for a loyal man, is a teacher. It makes him wiser, more selective about where he places his trust. He'll still believe in love, still hold on to hope, but he'll be far more careful about who he gives his heart to. Loyalty, after all, isn't something to be handed out to just anyone. It's earned. Let's talk about loyalty for a moment, because it's a quality that's often taken for granted. In a world where people toss around promises like confetti, true loyalty is rare. It's a gift, a commitment that goes beyond words. When you hurt a loyal man, you're not just damaging the relationship, you're shaking the very foundation of why he was there in the first place. You're breaking his trust in people, and that's a wound far harder to heal than a broken heart. Regaining his trust is possible, but it's no small feat. It takes more than apologies or promises to change. It requires genuine, consistent, effort actions that prove you understand the weight of what you've done, and even then, the chances are slim. A loyal man will only give that second chance to someone who truly proves they deserve it. Words alone won't cut it. You have to show, not just say, that you value his loyalty. Even if you manage to rebuild that trust, the relationship will never go back to what it was. When you hurt a loyal man, you don't just change the dynamic, you change him. The innocence, the unguarded openness he once had, is gone. He's not the same person who trusted so freely, who loved so openly. That change is permanent, a lesson etched into his soul. And it's a lesson for anyone lucky enough to have a loyal person in their life. Loyalty is not to be taken lightly. It's not a given, not something you can assume will always be there. It's a rare, precious trait that many claim to have but few truly embody. If you're fortunate enough to have someone who gives you their loyalty, cherish it. Protect it. Never, ever take it for granted. At WisdomWavesAura, we believe in exploring the depths of human emotions and relationships. And this topic hits at the heart of what makes us human. When a loyal man gets hurt, it's not just about the immediate pain. It's about the ripple effect that follows the way trust, once broken, reshapes everything. It's about the quiet strength it takes to walk away, the wisdom gained from pain, and the courage to keep believing in love, even after betrayal. If you've ever wondered what happens when a loyal man's heart breaks, now you know. It's a journey of disappointment, reflection, and growth. It's a reminder that loyalty is both a gift and a responsibility. So, what can we learn from this? If you have a loyal man in your life, a partner, a friend, a family member, recognize the value of what they offer. Understand that their loyalty is not a small thing. It's a reflection of their character, their values, their heart. And if you've hurt a loyal man, know that repairing the damage takes more than words. It takes time, effort, and a genuine commitment to change. Most importantly, it takes an understanding of the gravity of what's been lost. Loyalty, once broken, leaves a mark that doesn't easily fade. We hope this episode of Wisdom Waves has given you a new perspective on loyalty and the impact of betrayal. If it resonated with you, take a moment to reflect on the loyal people in your life. How do you show them you value their trust? How do you honor their commitment? These are questions worth asking, because loyalty is a rare and beautiful thing, in a world that often overlooks it. Before we wrap up, we want to hear from you. Have you ever experienced or witnessed the pain of a loyal person being hurt? What did it teach you about trust and relationships? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We read every single one, and we love hearing your stories. If this video spoke to you, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs to hear this message, and don't forget to subscribe to WisdomWavesAura for more deep dives into relationships, psychology, and the human experience. Hit that bell icon so you never miss an upload. We've got plenty more insights coming your way. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Loyalty may be rare, but it's worth celebrating, protecting, and understanding. Until next time, keep seeking wisdom, keep nurturing your relationships, and keep riding the waves of life with grace and authenticity. We'll see you in the next video on Wisdom Waves.